Hello my friends, bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? Bon mercredi. Je suis ici. I'm sitting at my desk just because we got some new pastes in and I just needed to test out a little piece of it. So I'm going to do that while we wait for everybody to come on and say hello. Donc, on a reçu des nouveaux pâtes de Lisa Horton, and I needed to try them before I could do this video and show them to you. You can hear the grit. Bonjour, bonjour. Hello, hello. So you can hear that I'm stenciling. And I'm using a paste that looks white, mais sur de noir, il est pas blanc. Il est pas blanc. So you don't need to watch me do this because it's just stenciling. But I do want to show you the result. So it is a new paste by Lisa Horton. It's a new series of pastes. Okay, elle a fait 10 couleurs de Lisa Horton. Sont tellement jolies. Et je nettoie maintenant mon pochoir que je viens d'utiliser. Donc oui, je viens de faire, j'ai même pas le couvert, le Dazzle Paste. Bonjour Lamia, hello everybody. Okay, so it's Dazzle Paste, it's called. Okay, yes, you're seeing it backwards because I haven't put the phone upstairs. Ça s'appelle Dazzle. Celui-là, il s'appelle Fantasy. Hi, Antonia. And when you open it, yes, it looks like, well, this one, you can see where I put my palette knife in. Mais c'est pas complètement plein au bout. So it's not full to the top. Et aussi, quand j'ai ouvert ceux-là, il était tout sur le côté. So it looked empty where I was opening it, mais il était tout sur le côté. So that's the quantity you get. Et ceux-là qui est blanc, il s'appelle Fantasy. Okay, so this one is called Fantasy. And I did it on black paper, and that is the color. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Donc, ça, c'est la couleur qui s'appelle Fantasy. Il est blanc, mais pas sur papier noir.
Show what it looks on the...
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Hey, you show up late.
You show up late.
I know. Just because you're out there working, you're late to the party. Hang on, guys. I'm just getting a little white piece of paper. My usual little tester papers. And so that I can show you on white que ça va juste être comme de cristal. Okay. So, I'm going to put it on the white. Et oui, probablement quand ça sèche, on va voir un peu la couleur quand on bouge dans les lumières. Donc, c'est vraiment blanc. You know what? I'm going to hold the phone and turn it so you can see it better. OK? Donc, c'est blanc. Mais on voit qu'il y en a beaucoup de reflets mauve. Donc, quand ça sèche, on va voir à quoi ça a l'air. But you can see how pretty that paste is. So, the difference between it on white and on black, ça, c'est la différence. Sur blanc, sur noir. Ça, c'est la seule qui fait ça. OK? C'est la seule. Les autres changent pas de couleur. Ils sont la même couleur sur blanc et sur noir. So the other paste, they don't change colors. They're the same color whether you put it on black or you put it on white. By the way, have you guys seen that we opened up Tracy's classes?
How pretty.
I know, it came out really nice.
That's Fantasy?
That's Fantasy.
Wow.
I know.
You have to open another color.
You think I have to open another color? I don't know. Oh, and I'm wondering, I'm gonna turn this again. Hi guys, it's me again. I had this, no, but I had this stuck to my hand. So, voila. I got it wiped up, okay? So we're all good. All right, my friends. So Erin feels that I need to open another color. So let me show you the colors. What's the best way to show them to you? I'm going to show them to you here. So we've got this beautiful color. Ceux-là, c'est spearmint. Okay, spearmint, which I know it's backwards. We've got seafoam. Seafoam. Okay, but you can see the color so beautifully here. Seafoam. Celui-là, il s'appelle ginger biscuit. Ginger biscuit. Hello, Martine. Okay, so this one is called ginger biscuit. Hi, Wendy. La gomme ballon. This one is called bubble gum. Okay, bubble gum. Ça, c'est vraiment le blanc. OK, donc ceux-là, il va être blanc cristal sur du papier blanc et ça va être blanc sur du papier noir. Okay, so this one will be white on white and it'll be white on black. It's not the same as the fantasy. Okay, donc sont deux différents. All right. Then we've got, of course, purple. Purple fizz. Ceux-là, ça s'appelle purple fizz. Purple fizz, if you can read backwards. And, hang on, just closing up some windows there. And we've got honeycomb. Honeycomb, which is an orange, a yellowy orange, like an amber. Oh, très, très, très joli, les couleurs. Ils sont toutes pailletées. Then we've got framboise, raspberry. Okay, raspberry. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli comme une rose. Et tellement différent que gomme ballon. Okay, ceux-là est plus fluo. Ceux-là est rose. Et
Somebody says ginger biscuits.
lemon fizz.
Closest to orange.
Lemon fizz. And Odette says ginger biscuit. So you want ginger biscuit because you think it's the closest to orange. I guess we can check that. It's just si je les ouvre, c'est une moins de l'acheter. So we're going to peek in it. And then, ce que je suggère, puis je viens d'oublier, avant de l'ouvrir, before you open it, tap it down, OK? Parce que quand j'ai ouvert la Fantasy, j'ai vu qu'il y a beaucoup de la pâte qui était tenue sur le petit couvert en métal qu'ils mettent.
Ariel says bubblegum.
I know. But this one's not orange, Ariel. It's more bronze, okay? So, I'm sorry it's making a loud noise. I should have done this before. Well, I'll do it on here. It won't be as loud. Okay. And hopefully that knocks some of it down because I don't want it all over the metal. Okay, so we don't want it to be all over the lid because what fun is that? We lose, you see it's still on there. Donc, je vais faire peinturer avec le petit bout que j'ai enlevé. So, I can't put another, oh, I could put the stencil down again. I could put the stencil down. Maurice is back.
And dancing.
And I'm going to put it on the white and the black at the same time. Et on va voir, okay? Remember, I'm not using a palette knife. I'm really using this because I don't want there to be waste. Okay? Donc, j'ai essuyé dessus mon pochoir. Et maintenant, avec ma couteau de palette, je vais juste faire plus propre. So, don't waste any of it. You want to use it all. Even the stuff on the cover. OK? Tu peux l'enlever avec un couteau de palette, puis remettre dans le pot. You can always take it off with a butter knife or your palette knife, and then put it back in the container. The reason I'm not putting it up in the arm here is because I haven't readjusted it since Antonis stole it last week. Or borrowed it. He didn't steal it, he borrowed it. OK? Donc, voilà. Ça, c'est la couleur Ginger Biscuit. OK? Donc, sur blanc, ça a l'air plus bronze. Et sur le noir, oui, ça fait une orange. So you can see those two. Very, very pretty. Okay? And let's see if by holding this, you can see more. Donc, c'est pas tellement pailleté comme trop, mais vraiment, il y en a des paillettes. Ça fait un look lustré. Okay, so really, really nice. All right. Okay, so that is our pastes. And I need to close that up because we don't want it to dry out. So, and now let's go over and look at the few new items that came in. So the good news is Crafter's Companion is now available to us again, mais pas toute la ligne. Donc, au moment, on n'a pas encore reçu les tapis pour le Gemini. On n'a rien reçu comme ça. So I don't know when those will be coming. But let's go have a look at what I have over here. All right? And I'm hoping I don't have paillettes on my fingers. First of all, pour ceux qui n'ont pas suivi le cours, pas enregistré pour le cours de Diana, ça c'est les cartes en vrai. So I have the cards here for Diana's class. All right? So they are beautiful, as usual. Yes, they are thick, because she is the queen of dimensional tape. Okay? Mais sont vraiment, vraiment jolies. Okay? So you can see that there are beautiful, beautiful samples here that you can see for yourself. Donc, ce cours-là, vous avez tout inclus. Vous n'avez pas besoin d'acheter quelque chose de différent. Okay? So she includes all of that. And I think the class is like $49, and we have like 4 or 5 left. All right. What came into stock or back into stock? We've been looking for these for a while. So Jolie's Churches, the Winnie the Pooh classic frames, okay? Very, very popular, the classic frames. The Holy Fun, c'est une matrice qui est vendue vraiment vite. Donc, on a reçu ceux-là. So you've got 8 dies, une qui fait votre background, puis une autre qui peut mater dessus. Donc, ça vous donne 2 options pour chaque format. So you have 2 for each size. Then we have the clear stamp set. This one says, reach for the stars, shine bright, sending you hugs, hello friend, stay right here. Et on a tout le feuillage, puis aussi les petits gouttes comme pour faire un look distress. Okay, so this is from the Arden Creative. This goes with the Vintage Makers line, I believe. Okay. Then from Visible Image, I received this stamp. I had ordered a few others, but they were back order. Donc, ceux-là, Encore, j'aime tellement utiliser le lettrage. I love using letters, especially a mishmash of letters on anything art journaling. So I think that is phenomenal. On cards too. I mean, it works for everything. Ceux-là, c'est une die que il y en a aussi des petits pouches qui vont dedans. Au moment, sont en rupture de stock, mais il s'en vient. Mais c'est le format d'une carte cadeau. So you can use this for a shaker card. You can also use it to make a gift card for comme cadeau. So you see, it fits a gift card in there. Voilà. So, vous pouvez faire vous-même votre shaker, okay, avec le tape foam. Deanna's using some deckled squares in her class. So these are some deckled squares that we were able to get in. Donc voilà, vous avez 6 formats. You get 6 sizes here. So these are just deckled squares. I don't know if they have a name, but that is that. And I don't know if they're hand torn. What do they say? Torn edge squares. Torn edge squares. Hi, Helen. Then for our book lovers, we got back the book collection from L'Enfant. Okay. Donc, ça fait les livres. Voilà. Donc, tu l'as tout pour faire les livres. Et même le petit tassel. And the chickadee's back. Okay. So, he sold out. He flew out of here. Every pun intended. Donc, lui, il est parti vite, 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 mais ils ont revenu chez nous. Donc, ils ont allé, pris un petit break, mais ils ont revenu. So, they are back in stock. The other thing that I got back in, since Antonis used last week, quand Antonis a fait son vidéo, il a utilisé un vieux pad de expression de Marlene. Mais ça, c'est la seule chose qui est encore disponible, c'est les Golden Oldies. Et c'est dans ceux-là qu'il y en a plein, plein, plein de tous les modèles qu'elle a déjà sortis et plus. Et ils sont en 3 couleurs, 4 couleurs, quelque chose comme ça. On a le blanc, on a craft, on a vu craft, on a des noirs, on a des jaunes, il y en a des verts. Donc, vous avez rose, donc smile away, donc il y a toutes sortes, push your boundaries, smile away, art supply junkie, ça c'est moi, life is like a camera, sometimes out of focus, turquoise, open your mind and let the images out, be you, put your art on, I am an artist. Okay, so plein, plein, plein. The craft is on. So these are more from like the pad that he was using. Donc vraiment, c'est tout inclusif de tout ce qu'elle a déjà sorti à ce temps-là. So this is all inclusive of just about every sentiment she had brought out up until this time. It's called her Golden Oldies pad. Vous avez plein de pages. Ça dit pas? I don't know if it says. Plus que 1000 sticky quotes. Et sont toutes des collants. Okay? Next, our Barely Art Glue is back in stock. It's a very popular glue. And I see the price didn't go up, but I know it did. So I'm going to have to look into that. C'est une qui est pas, it's not safe from the price increase. This one has gone up. Donc voilà, c'est une colle très, très, très bon. Et on aime tellement ici, à Scrapbook Central. Moi, j'utilise presque tout le temps. So, et aussi, ils vendent un paquet juste des aiguilles. So they sell a package of just the pins. Because if you lose the pin that you keep in the metal tip, if you lose that pin, you can't use just any pin. Tu veux pas utiliser n'importe quelle aiguille parce que les autres, ils vont ternir dans votre colle. They will tarnish in your glue, okay? And you don't want to turn your glue brown. I promise you that. So for $6.95, you can have 10 pins and have extra pins. Et les aiguilles vont marcher pour le bout de art glitter glue as well. It'll just be longer. C'est plus long. You guys remember the roll of toilet paper from during COVID? We had the toilet paper tape. Well, they took out the middle, le carton au centre. Donc, ils ont fait beaucoup plus tight. Donc, c'est le même format que l'original. Ils ont le même montant de verge. They have the same amount of glue on here, the same amount of meters or yards. They just took out that big metal, carton that was in the middle. And so they've shrunk the size of the roll. Easier to ship for people and definitely easier to keep your hands around. Okay? Donc, c'est le même rouleau, sauf ils ont juste fait plus tight et enlever tout le waste qui était au centre. The other thing, we've got the straight slot punch and the corner slot punch. Donc, ceux-là, c'est arrondi un petit peu. Ceux-là, il ne va pas de côté à côté, donc c'est un peu plus court. Mais les deux, il fait le slot punch. So both of those do a slot punch, okay? So both of them will do a slot punch for you. So we've got the straight slot punch and the corner slot punch. Les deux va dans le coin. From the 49 Market, the Flower Emporium, I knew something was missing that I had ordered, and it was these stunning rub-ons. Et ceux-là, j'ai commandé plus parce que je trouve qu'ils sont fantastiques pour nos art journal, même si on n'a pas acheté la ligne. So even if you didn't order this line, I found that these rub-ons are fantastic for your art journals, your cards, just to add a little background to something, même le texte. Donc, on a une page comme ça avec les cercles, les petits bulles et les textes. Et après ça, on a des deux avec plein de nuances. So I think this is going to be very popular. I love this set of rub-ons. Okay? I think this can be just a go-to for anything, n'importe quand. All right, Crafter's Companion. So they have started shipping again to Canada. And this is the first batch that we got from them, and we're giving it a try. So their packaging, to me, est pas évident, est pas facile, parce que quand on ouvre pour juste montrer le produit, normalement, on perd le paquet parce que ça déchire. On a utilisé le undo, okay, pour ouvrir ceux-là. So we used undo to open this one. And just to show you how fantastic undo is, le col est encore collant. Donc, ça va refermer. So, undo leaves it opens your package. It does not, you do not see a stain on the package. Il tâche pas le paquet. Mais à la fin, votre colle devient collant encore. So, your glue becomes glue again. Okay? And that's if they used a tape, which they did. If you use a white glue, it doesn't always happen. Okay? So it might not open so smoothly with a white glue. But any tapes, absolutely, absolument. So I wanted to show you what the 3D embossing folder, metal die, and stencil set was for $24.75. We only opened one just to give you an idea of what it looked like. So you can do this. Donc, you can see how beautiful the embossing is. Look how detailed that was. Just gorgeous. Ça, c'était un passe dans la machine. And you can see how beautiful that was. Okay? So that is the embossing folder. Le plioir de gaufrage, tu le passes, puis tu reçois ça. Not the Enjoy Today, not the colored part, but that's how you get the contour. OK? Si vous voulez, il y en a une matrice ici qui coupe le centre. So you can cut out the center. And that way, when you put it on your card, you can just stamp your sentiment in the middle and that's it. Okay? Donc, vous pouvez faire une fenêtre. So you can make a window. Si vous voulez. La troisième morceau, c'est le pochoir. Et le pochoir s'aligne avec, comme ça. OK? Et quand vous mettez comme ça, vous pouvez étamper dans le centre, vous pouvez colorer le centre, faites ce que vous voulez. So you can stamp in the middle, you can just color it in with inks, but this is just going to mask the outside so that you don't get anything on the outside. Okay? So that's what that's going to do. It's just going to mask the outside for you. But what we found, quand vous allez le découper, vous allez voir que la dimension va creuser un petit peu. Donc, ce qu'on a fait à la fin, on a remis dans le pochoir, puis passé une deuxième fois après avoir coupé. So you're going to find that when you go to cut the center out, it's going to flatten a little bit. That's fine. Just take it, put it back in your embossing folder, line it up, and run it back through, and then all the detail came back. Okay? So it came right back. So beautiful, beautiful. And then you can take waxes to this, you can take inks to this, you can take pastes, anything you want to color it, or you can just leave it white on white, mat this on a card, and it's beautiful. Okay? So that is what this looks like when it's done. OK? Donc, ça ici, ça là, puis ça là. Donc, ceux-là, ils s'appellent Ethereal Echinacea. OK? Ethereal Echinacea, 24,75 pour les 3 morceaux. Après ça, nous avons Alluring Anemones. Encore très, très, très joli et encore très, très, très détaillé. So again, gorgeous and again, very detailed. Then we've got the Radiant Rose. Look at those roses. So really, really, really beautiful roses. Okay. And then gorgeous Gerberas. I never know. Gerberas. Gerbers. Soft G. Hi, Dorothy. Hello, Sophie. So really, really, so each one has a little different shape in the center. Chacune a une autre forme dans le centre, mais sont chacune si beau. OK? So, 3 morceaux dans chaque paquet, 24,75. On a reçu un paquet de Waterbrush Pens. J'avais pas essayé eux autres. Il y en a 2 qui ont une pointe, qui sont pointus, puis 2 qui sont plats. Okay? So you have 2 that are like the pointy edge and 2 that are flat. So when you want to paint a bigger area, you would use the flat one. Okay? Donc 4 pinceaux, 14,50. Next, we go into their little Sparkle and Sass line. So, voilà, on a un petit dinosaure. Et ceux-là, c'est une étampe avec une matrice. Oh, they don't show it to you. Mais c'est une étampe avec une matrice. So you've got a stamp with a die. Erin, can you grab the undo over there on the table, please? And it's on near the basket. Yeah. So there is Sparkle and Sass, $12.95, une étampe. Here, I need you to hold this.
Let me see if I can find you
Une étampe et une matrice.
an image.
That's okay, I'm going to open it. Can you hold that?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Donc, c'est comme ça. After you take the cover off the undo, okay, il faut enlever le couvert that I just put all sorts into. On le met, puis on met juste un peu de liquide. Puis on continue. Of course, Francine makes it look so easy because it's always her who does it. But I'll get it. See, it just goes across. Ça glisse. Je continue à mettre le liquide. I probably am putting too much. And voilà. Now, tout ça, il va sécher sans tacher rien. Et ma colle, il va être parfait à la fin. So just to show you, if it comes out of the package, because the undo doesn't work for that.
Tu veux que je le fasse?
Oui. Erin's going to try and get it out without breaking the package. Okay, so le undo est magique. Si vous collez une feuille improprement ou quelque chose comme ça, can you go clean that off? Cover it and clean it because I put too much liquid in there. Donc ça, c'est l'étampe, le format de l'étampe. Et voilà le matrice qu'il match. Donc vous avez les deux dans le paquet. Okay? So both of those are in the package. And when you take it out of the package, quand vous le sortez de le paquet, ceux-là est à l'envers. Donc, dis pas qu'ils ont oublié votre matrice. Ils l'ont mis à l'envers. So, yes, thank you. Okay, so we've got that. The next one from Sparkle and Sass is this Let's Go Shopping. Ha! Anybody here want to go shopping? I know I do. Donc, voilà. C'est la petite fille. Encore, c'est l'étampe et le matrice. Et la format est 2 pouces fois 2.2 fois 3. OK? Pour la matrice et 2.1 fois 2.9 pour l'étampe. So there's that. That's the size. And then the third one that I thought was absolutely adorable was these monstres. Ça s'appelle Missy the Monster. Puis elle a des cheveux, elle a les bras que vous pouvez mettre n'importe comment, puis tout ça. Et dans le paquet, il y en a 19 morceaux. 19 morceaux. There's 19 pieces in here for $12.95. $12.95. Of course, Deirdre, at Scrapbook Central. Donc voilà, Missy the Monster. And then there's a package of paper. So the paper is matte. I did check it out. And here are the patterns. So very, very cute patterns. Very girly patterns. And bright. Plein de fun. Et la format est parfait pour les cartes. So it's really, really a cute line. Sparkle and Sass. Okay? After that, we go on to Little Adventurer. Where there was a girl line, I had to have a little bit of a boy line. So we have got our Digger Fun. Okay, Digger Fun. Then we've got Le Dinosaure. So vous pouvez avoir un paire de dinosaures. Et on a le monstre encore. Ceux-là, c'est Milo the Monster. OK? Et ceux-là, il y en a 12 morceaux. 12. Probablement, les morceaux sont un peu plus grands ou plus larges. All right, so that's Milo the Monster. And the pack of paper again, will just be a little bit more masculine patterns. Oh, I like that. J'aime les couleurs qu'ils ont choisies. So you have a little bit of everything here. The tire tracks for the digger one. You've got the astronaut. You've got for the dinosaur. So really, they did a wide range of 6x6 paper. And I am going to look into the price of that pad. Okay. Next, we have, yeah, I think that might be priced incorrectly, but I'm going to check that. Then we've got their Western collection. Now, I ordered this. I often get people looking for cowboy stuff, mais aussi j'ai commandé ça parce que j'ai trouvé les fonds tellement intéressants. You know what I didn't show you? Okay, those are single-sided. Ceux-là, c'est double côté. Okay, so you can see les picots. So I found that this pad is very versatile for really anything. So that's what I loved about it. Okay, so really, really some beautiful, beautiful patterns on there.
Je sais pas où il est, mon renard, mais he would be there.
Okay, ça c'est le préféré à Erin de cette collection. So even that blue is such a beautiful bleu marin. Celui-là est bleu mauve, mais encore les picots, c'est bleu marin. So you can see that it is got, oh, I even love this. Look at that. That's such a gorgeous paper. I'd love to have that one just on its own pour vendre à l'unité en magasin, mais eux autres, ils ne font pas des papiers à l'unité. So beautiful, beautiful paper. Then from the Western collection, I got this one because it had the cowboy boot and the hat. And we can always use a lucky horseshoe, right? Donc ça, c'est 4 morceaux pour 14,50. Et finalement, on a le Western Collection Luxury Linen Cardstock. Ça s'appelle ça, mais vraiment, je ne sais pas si c'est vraiment une linen. I think it's more just what they're calling their texture. Mais il y en a 8 couleurs, puis je ne sais pas s'il y en a 2 ou 3 de chaque. Attends une seconde. I don't want to tear the box. Not always easy to do this. Oh, there we go, one-handed. Donc, il y en a 3 feuilles de chaque, de 8 couleurs. Puis, vous pouvez voir le texture de leur papier proche. So that's what they're calling their linen texture. Okay? Si je vous montre une autre couleur, le vert, that's what they're calling their linen texture. Donc, sont un peu texturés, mais le dos sont unis, lisses. So the backside is smooth. Okay? So that is a beautiful set, and that's what we've gotten so far from Crafter's Companion.
They see, j'adore.
Yes, they saw all that.
J'ai manqué toujours je manque ma préférée.
I know, that one I love.
Avec le patchwork, you guys, I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Je vais faire ça.
Voilà.
Okay.
Next, we got also this in. Oh, here, I can show you. Here's our same package. Remember how stained it was when I put down the liquid? Regarde comme il a séché parfaitement. Et ma colle est encore tacky. Donc, ça marche encore. So, just to show you, that's what undo can do. Undo can do.
Undo can do.
All right. Travel. This is Travel Junk. C'est une ligne de photoplay. So, voilà. On a eu en collection seulement. So, we got this in collection only. All right, guys. So, Tracy's classes are up and ready to sign up for. She's got 4 beautiful classes. and it is in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, okay? Attends pas trop longtemps parce que tout le monde va inscrire au même temps, je suis certaine. So, and if you haven't taken a class with Tracy before, spoil yourself and come take one because she's an absolute delight. And you will look at your stamps completely differently after you take a Tracy class.
And stencils.
And stencils. You will use them very differently.
Even I took one last time she was here, and I loved it. And I hadn't done crafting in so long.
So, vous avez une façon d'utiliser ça, des papiers comme ça pour le journaling aussi. On a des tags. So, voilà. And you can also be a beginner and take Tracy's class, no problem. Débutant, aucun problème.
Yeah, my sister-in-law took it. She had never done anything before.
That's right.
She loved it.
Voilà. So, just a beautiful line. Et la collection, il vient avec une feuille de collant. Donc, on a des passeports, le caméra, une roulotte, un bateau de croisière, un avion. Donc, toutes les formes de voyage, le camping.
This message is for Tracy's class.
Just go. Just go to Tracy's class. So, voilà. OK? Donc, ça, c'est Photoplay Travel Junk. Et la dernière chose, c'est les collections, les 2 collections qui viennent sortir pour mai de 3/4 Designs. I got the 8x8 paper. Donc, voilà. Il est disponible par commande spéciale en 12/12. So if you want it in 12x12, it's a special order. Et voilà les pages. Donc, vous pouvez le découper ou utiliser plein. So, it's got beautiful colors. It's got purple and orange and pink. So, a little bit of everything. J'adore écriture, toujours. You know it, you guys know that. Une horloge, on a le texte dans le fond. So this is easy. You can use these pages in your art journal. You can use them to make cards. You can use them in a mini album. Mais ceux-là, ça s'appelle Dawn's Glow. Dawn's Glow. And then I'm going to show you the tuck and play cards because they're really, really beautiful. Look at those flowers, these florals. They're gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Gorgeous. Imagine cutting her out and putting her in your art journal. Voilà. Voilà, une haute femme. So they are just beautiful because they come in 2 sizes. And last but never least, is this one, et aussi, vous pouvez le découper ou juste utiliser la feuille pleine. So that is Dawn's Glow, okay? And this is what the tuck and play cards look like. Donc, il vient en 2 formats dans le même paquet. Vous avez les mêmes 24, okay? Donc, je l'ai en format ATC. So you get the ATC size. And you also get the 3x, I think these are about 3x6, 3 or 3.5. So beautiful, beautiful. Actually, this side is bigger than this side. So it looks like they changed it up a little bit. Ceux-là sont égales. So, but you can see how beautiful with those faces. I love when they have people in these pages, especially in these cards, because they are easy to use in your journals. Fantastic. Et les souhaits. You can also use those sentiments in your journals. So lots and lots that you can do. A picture is a poem without words. Encore, dans la pluie, le dos. Love it. So just a beautiful set of cards. Really, really, really nice. And again, les personnages, again, people, and beautiful sentiments. I love that they do that sketch in the black and white. It's just beautiful. Okay, so that's the tuck and play cards for Dawn's Glow. Dawn's Glow. Now we have Eclectic Clockwork. Eclectic Clockwork en 8-8, aussi disponible en 12-12 par commande spéciale. And this paper is gorgeous, but it is glacé. Okay, so it is glossy. You don't want it to be glossy. You can just put a matte medium over it that is a matte because it's a matte medium. Okay, so again, just gorgeous, gorgeous backgrounds, like really, really nice. Ça fait un album fantastique. So really, really nice. On a plein de beaux pages. Karen's having trouble there because they're so slippery. They just keep sliding away from her. Voilà. Et ceux-là, vous pouvez séparer puis utiliser les différents morceaux.
Can't do it.
All right. Look at that. Donc, encore des morceaux que vous pouvez découper si vous voulez. But the paper is just so, so great for masculine things. Love it. Masculine, voyage, junk journals, any of that. Les autres sont parfaits pour les junk journal. Really, really, so many different things you can do with it. Et ceux-là aussi, vous pouvez découper. All right. Et en même temps, j'ai commandé les tuck and play cards. Et je pense que je vais pas les ouvrir parce que Erin a plein de difficultés avec. So I'm going to show them to you here. But they are beautiful. Donc encore, il y en a 24 format ATC, puis 24 comme 3x6. Okay, so you can see that they are exceptional. Chacune est fabuleux. Vraiment, vraiment magnifique. All right, my friends, we've made it through another one. So we made it through another video. Let's have a quick peek at what our pastes are doing. Let's have a quick peek here. Are they, oops, come on. It turned. Let's see how they are doing. They are doing nicely.
They're dazzling me.
And they're pretty dry. Donc, sont déjà, they're pretty dry. Donc, déjà presque sec. So, loving that. And then there's our fantasy ones. So, as you can see, it would be great in a background because it's a background, so it'll stay there beautifully. Oh, I forgot one thing.
Don't go yet, everybody.
Don't disappear.
You're going to miss out.
Because we got 4 album kits. 4 album kits from 49 and Market. 4 really, really nice album kits. And they are on sale half price. What? Yep. They are on sale, half price. And they're beautiful. They really, really are. So we've got the Crafty Garden. Okay. Crafty Garden. So this one is a beautiful set. Vous avez tous les morceaux pour faire un album. L'album, il vient vide. C'est à vous de faire les pages, mais il vous donne le papier pour faire les pages. So, vous avez un paquet comme ça et ça vous donne toutes les images pour compléter les pages. OK? So, et aussi la boîte est reversable. So you can turn this box inside out so that if you give this as a gift to somebody, you have this pretty box. You don't have to keep it at the selling side. You give the pretty box. Okay? So there is the Crafty Garden one. There is the Wherever. Ceux-là, c'est Voyage. Again, look at the beautiful box you get. Matches that album. Et encore, on a les cadres, on a chipboard, on a des papiers, on a toutes sortes de éphémères. So you have all sorts of ephemera, and then you have other larger pieces of ephemera. Tout inclus. And you can see those here. So beautiful, beautiful. So that's that one. So you can see the different pages. Il vous montre comment les assembler étape par étape. All right. So really nice. So we've got Wherever. We've got Crafty Garden. Pour mes amis qui adorent les couleurs plus vives. We've got Kaleidoscope. The Kaleidoscope album, which was one of my favorites because I do like the bright colors. Donc voilà, l'album est plus uni, mais voilà toutes les pages que vous allez être capable de faire. So they'll take you through all the different pieces. Also, there's always a QR code for more instruction. Okay? Donc ça vous donne ça, la boîte encore. Vous pouvez faire complètement à l'envers et avoir une très jolie boîte. So that is the Kaleidoscope version. And then the last one, which was hugely popular, the line sold out before we could even get extras, c'est le Moonlit Garden. Moonlit Garden était une des lignes plus populaires de 49 et Market. It was such a popular line, and it came out in the fall and didn't have fall colors, so people didn't know if it was going to be well received. Il était très, 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 très bien reçu et très, très, très populaire. Okay? So also hugely popular. And again, you have all the pieces in there. The ephemera, here you have washi tape, chipboard, et le papier blanc pour faire l'album. Okay? And on the front of each one, they show you how to make the spine. Donc, ça, c'est pour faire le en dedans, pour tenir le page. Donc, les instructions sont sur chacune des kits d'album. These kits, I only got a limited quantity of them. So, I would get them while we have them. When they're gone, they're gone. Quand sont partis, sont partis. Donc, ça, c'était le pièce de résistance. That was the pièce de résistance of the video. So, have fun, guys. Again.
Everything's live.
Tout est déjà sur le site, disponible à magasiner. Et on va revenir avec vous autres vendredi à 4 heures. So we'll see you back here Friday at 4 o'clock, same time, same place, même place, même poste, ou même poste, même place. And have a really great evening. And bye. Bye, guys. Don't forget the Dazzle pastes. Those colors are stunning. Have a good one. Bye.